Good afternoon, everyone. We are discussing today about public administration and myself, Deepak Swain, and I am taking your classes for public administration optional for ODISHA Civil Service main examination. This is my referral code I-Deepak 10. You can use it for your subscription. Yes, about me, I have done my MA in public administration, PG diploma in human rights law, and I author a book for Odisha Civil Service main examination for public administration by BK publication. I appeared in UPSC Civil Service mains and Odisha Civil Service interview. I have 5 years experience in teaching public administration. And this is my book, Public Administration. This was launched in December 2019. And the main important thing of this book are it complete the whole syllabus in a lucid way, and it has the previous year OPSC question in a chapter wise manner. Generally you will not find it in market. What you find in market is 2011 question, 15 question, 17 question, 18 question, but here you will find it in chapter wise question. Means paper 1 question from 2011 to 2018. So it will help you to understand the pattern of question, and along with it you can get 20 long question and 40 short question, model question with answer, which will help you writing your mains in during some emergency where suppose you will not find much time. And second thing, it will also help you to write answer, that how to write the answer. Next thing, it has an important report of second ARC, which is important for answer writing in paper 2 and some question in paper 1 you will find that. And this book also useful for UPSC Civil Service main examination. So today we are going to discuss about Woodrow Wilson, who is regarded as the father of public administration. But before that, I just want to say you that how to start reading different things. Okay, so some basic thing before start reading the public administration optional. Before start reading public administration optional, you need to do this homework. The first important thing is you need to remember the syllabus. Yes, you need to remember the syllabus, both paper 1, paper 2, bit by bit. You need to remember. When I ask you where grievance redressal mechanism, you should answer me that grievance redressal mechanism is in paper 1, unit 5, accountability and control chapter, and second, paper 1, unit 8, personnel administration. In personnel administration also there is a word grievance redressal mechanism. In accountability and control chapter it was talking about grievance of whom? The citizen. But in personnel administration the grievance of personnel is discussed. So you need to remember the syllabus. Before start reading a unit, analyze the previous year question thoroughly. Suppose you start reading basic concept or you start reading administrative theory. So before that, read the question multiple times and try to find out the demand of question. What is the demand of question? What is the main crux word in the question? Next thing, read the chapter and make structural note for quick revision. Listen, before exam or before 10 days of the exam, it is not possible for you to read the whole book or read the whole of your notes. So you should have a structural note. It must be 20, 30, 40 or 50 page. Maximum you should have a 50-60 page note, which you can revise multiple times before exam. So I will teach you how to make structural note before exam. Next, our course plan is we will discuss both paper 1 and paper 2, each unit comprehensively. We discuss all previous year mains question paper, every question. There is nearly 150 question the last 5 years from 11 to 18. We will discuss every single question and how to write an answer, intro, body and conclusion. We focus on answer writing. Our main, every of our class will deal with answer writing. Then how to write an answer. Just read that who is Woodrow Wilson, what is his idea, but what question they might ask you from Wilson, and the Wilson idea can be used in other unit. Because multiple time you have heard that good marks in public administration come when you interlink thing, when you interlink idea of different units. Because public administration is a subject that interlink. Paper 1 interpret in paper 2, paper 2 in paper 1, Woodrow Wilson interpret in different other unit. So the maximum you interlink, co-link things, the more mark you get. Second, how to add current information in your answer. Listen, public administration is a dynamic subject, so your answer should be dynamic. It reflects the present scenario as happened surrounding you. It is not a static optional. So for this you can join, I have a Facebook group where I can give current information related to public administration. That Facebook name is Public Administration for UPSC and OPSC. And I will teach you how to make dynamic note. Our main focus is dynamic study and dynamic note making. So we will discuss that. The next thing we discuss about the syllabus. So here students, this is your public administration syllabus for paper 1 and paper 2. Okay, so paper 1, paper 2, paper 1 section A, section B, paper 2 section A, section B. So you will found, or you will curious that how I have given some special color to some unit, because these units are directly related to each other. These units are directly related to each other. So whenever you start reading, you will combinedly read those things. Like structure of public organization, this unit has interpretation with central and state administration. How it is, you will find when you discuss the next page. When I discuss the syllabus, you will get to know that how these are interlinked. So structure of public organization should be read with central administration and state administration. Public policy should be read with whom? Machinery of planning. These are directly interlinked. Second, personal administration. Personal administration is linked with public service, and financial administration linked with control of public expenditure. So whenever you read combinedly this chapter, so that it becomes easy for you to understand and you will remember things in a easy way. Second important thing for you students, don't start with basic concept. Don't start with basic concept. Start with principle and theory, administrative behavior, then comes to basic concept. Clear? Then come to basic concept, because this principle and theory and administrative behavior has interpretation is basic concept. When you first read theory and behavior, it becomes easy for you to understand basic concept. That thing we discuss in class. Just in this class, I will give you a brief that how to start reading public administration. So this unit you read combinedly. Start with principle and theory of organization. After that, administrative behavior, then go for basic concept. You will find it will be very easy for you. Second, just give you a link. So this is structure of public organization, chief executive. Okay, chief executive type function. Executive is whom? Prime Minister, President. President is nominal executive, Prime Minister is real executive. And executive, inside executive all come the central executive. President, Prime Minister, Council of Minister, President, Vice President, Prime Minister, Council of Minister, Attorney General, all comes inside the central executive. Same, Governor, Chief Minister. Now you find the link. So when you read structure of public organization, after that you read central administration and state administration, it becomes easy for you. Second thing, look here, line and staff. This line and staff has direct relation with whom? Central Secretariat, field organization. Field organization is what? Line agency. Central Secretariat is staff agency. So generally you will get a question 60 marker of line and staff or secretariat and directorate 60 mark. So when you interpret line and staff with secretariat directorate or paper 2 question in secretariat and directorate, you give example of line and staff, definitely your answer will be more enriched. So these two unit combinedly you need to study. After that, public policy and planning. Public policy and planning, policy is a long term, planning is a short term. So after public policy, read planning, it will helpful because there are many actors involved in public policy formulation, implementation, evaluation are same. Here planning commission, NDC, these are actor involved in planning or actor involved in policy formulation. So public policy has interpretation in machinery of planning, so you should read them together. Next, personnel administration. Listen, it is very important to read both of them together because same thing you will find promotion, recruitment, training. So these things are interpret with each other. So you must read personnel administration and public service together. It will be very helpful for you to understand things. Next is financial administration and control over public expenditure. Budget, concept, form, formulation, execution. This may be a 60 mark question. Performance budgeting, it is a 20 mark question. Control of public expenditure. After that, account and audit. Audit done by CAG, and you will find CAG here. And two questions you will get in control of public expenditure. One is parliamentary control, it can become a 60 mark, and Ministry of Finance, 60 mark. So in this way you can complete the syllabus. Clear? So what do? You first remember the syllabus. After that, read previous year question multiple times. After that, start with administrative theory. And just one thing. Listen, this is principle and theory of organization. I'm just giving you one thing. Hierarchy, unity of command, span of control, authority and responsibility, coordination, supervision, centralization, decentralization. Okay, delegation. My advice to you is to read this thing, hierarchy, unity of command, span of control, this principle after reading theory. Okay, you start with Taylor. Don't worry if you cannot understand, but start with Taylor, Fayol, Tullock, Orbick, Max Weber, MP Follett, Elton Mayo, all behavioral theorists. After reading them once, just read them once, then come to hierarchy. So you will not confuse that what is hierarchy. Generally you will find boring that what is hierarchy, what is unity of command. But when in Fayol you found that Fayol support unity of command. In authority and responsibility, you will find that the classical theorists promote positional authority. The behavioral theorists promote situational authority, coordination, supervision, centralization, decentralization, delegation. Who support delegation? Who reject the concept of delegation? And delegation of what? Authority. Only authority can be delegated and not responsibility. So the way you start reading, you feel easy or you feel difficult. So I suggest you to start with principle and theory of organization, read classical scientific management theory, bureaucratic theory, human relation theory, and behavioral approach. First, system approach. After read once, go to hierarchy, unity of command, span of control, authority, responsibility, coordination, supervision, centralization, and decentralization. So it became easy for you. You can connect things. And in my book, in my public administration book, I have given all these things in a comprehensive manner. So start in this way. Okay, now in basic concept, you have basic concept, meaning, scope, significance of public administration, public-private administration, evolution of the discipline, new public administration, public choice approach, state versus market, new public management perspective, good governance. I think you all knew name of this man. This is known as father of public administration. Okay, generally it will come as a 20 marker question. So today I will make you understand how to write this answer. Woodrow Wilson is regarded as the father of public administration. Clear? So Woodrow Wilson, why someone is regarded as the father of public administration? These things comes in your mind that Mahatma Gandhi is regarded as father of India. Woodrow Wilson must do something, some important thing, which make him father of public administration. I am giving you the next slide. Okay, so you can remember Woodrow Wilson, father of public administration, from this 5 point. Clear? First thing, Woodrow Wilson was the president of the United States. Clear? He is president, plus he is an academician, sociologist, study of administration. His article, The Study of Administration in American Political Journal, has a huge influence over the study and practice of administration across the world. This is important. Listen, 20 mark question, you need to write 200 word. So 200 word, the question is divided into intro, body, conclusion. In conclusion, again it is 2 parts. Criticism, contemporary approach, or relevance today. How Woodrow Wilson is relevance today. You need to write that. So look at the 5 point. His article, Study of Administration in American Political Journal, very simple. Politics administration dichotomy. That means separate study of administration in 1887. Before that, after that, before that, public administration is with pol science. There is no separate study or separate discipline you can call public administration. Public administration lies with political science, and Wilson was the first who want to start a separate study of administration. Wilson want to start a separate study of administration. He said that administration should be go away or take away from the hurry and strife of politics. Politics is policy making, administration is policy implementation. So policy making must separate from policy implementation. So he suggests politics administration dichotomy. Dichotomy means separate study of politics and administration. After that, he want to abolish spoil system and replace it with merit based recruitment system. So what is spoil system? Before Wilson, before period of Wilson, all the government job are given to loyalists. Okay, all the government job are given to loyalists. I am giving you an example. Suppose in India, if we are continue with spoil system, what happened? When BJP come to power, all the BJP loyalists will become IAS, IPS and other officers, or any political party, BJP, Congress or any other political party. If they come to power, they make their people all the civil servant. Civil servant posts are given as a gift or to the highest bidder. Suppose in Odisha, any political party in power, he give all the OS post to their cadre or loyalist. So instead of preparing for civil services, all you people, what? You join political party. And depending upon your rank, you may be a BDO, maybe a Tahsildar, sub collector, SDM, anyone, anything, or DM. So that is spoil system, which was replaced by merit system by Wilson. So when you write a answer on what? Recruitment, personnel administration, you can mention that Woodrow Wilson, who is regarded as the father of public administration, has started the concept of merit-based recruitment, which was continued till now in spoil system given basis of loyalty. So do you get how you link, how you can write Woodrow Wilson in answer of recruitment in personnel administration, paper 1 or paper 2? Clear? After that, Wilson was the first comparativist, as he compared between the administrative system of USA and Europe. Okay. At the time of Woodrow Wilson, the American society faces many problems. People are complaining that the constitution is not foolproof and want to change constitution whenever they face any problem. Wilson said that it is difficult to run a constitution, rather create one. And Wilson said that the European society is better developed, they have a better constitution. So he want to borrow some good idea from European constitution and want to apply them in American constitution after filtering. Clear? So where you can use this idea? You can use the idea while writing answer on comparative public administration. Comparative public administration, paper 1, unit 7, CPA. His founder is Riggs. You must have heard about Riggs. So while writing answer of risks or comparative public administration, which is a 60 marker question. You just start with Wilson's idea that Woodrow Wilson, who is regarded as the father of public administration, also known as the first comparativist, because it was he who compared between American public administration with European administration, and he want to borrow some good idea of European administration and apply it in American administration. So five point body. After that you write criticism. That Wilson was criticized by whom? Wilson was criticized by classical theorist Fear Gulick, who reject the polity administration dichotomy. They reject it. They reject the polity administration dichotomy. Okay, this is one criticism. Second criticism is, there is a question also, in present time, suppose it's 2020, the politics administration dichotomy is not feasible, because policy making and policy implementation are interlinked. We'll discuss later. So you just write, as a 20 marker question, just write two criticism and contemporary approach or present relevance. So what idea of Woodrow Wilson is still relevant? This is merit-based recruitment. Merit-based recruitment is still relevant across the organization. Okay, so Taylor's idea of merit-based recruitment is still relevant and used countries across the world. Last thing, when you write about question on Woodrow Wilson, just mention Woodrow. Just mention that Woodrow is known as father of American public administration. Woodrow Wilson is father of public administration and he is father of American public administration. So students, this is for today. Tomorrow we will discuss about how to deal with administrative theorists. Okay. Goodbye.